I've checked the figures. I checked them again and again. Always the same result. The design is not safe. It could result in the death of a million. I beg of you, stop the project right now before it's too late.
Well, goodness me. Obviously, Mr. Cleaver, you're the expert.
Then you'll stop it.
Seems I have no choice. Oh, do excuse me. Civic duties leave little time for a sandwich.
But you promise you'll stop it today?
And of course. Nothing is more important than human life. What do you take me for? Some sort of maniac?
Why, no.
Am I right in thinking you've shown your results only to me?
Just to you. No one else.
Wise move.
I can't tell you, Mrs. Blaine, this is such a weight off my mind. I barely slept. I couldn't believe my own readings. The scale of it. Destruction like the British Isles has never seen before. If I did know better, I'd almost think that someone wanted this project to go wrong. As though they intended this city should be wiped off the map. Thank goodness we've got you, our esteemed leader.
Who the hell are you?
What do you mean, who the hell am I? Who the hell are you?
Captain Jack Harkness. Whatever you're selling, we're not buying.
Get out my way.
Tell me, this must be Mickey.
Here comes trouble. How you doing, Ricky boy?
It's Mickey.
Don't listen to him, he's winding you up.
You look fantastic.
Oh, sweet. Look at these two. How come I never get any of that?
Buy me a drink first.
Such hard work.
But worth it.
Did you manage to find it?
There you go.
I can go anywhere now.
I've told you you don't need a passport.
It's all very well going to Platform 1 and Justice Share and the Glass Pyramid of San Clean, but what if we end up in Brazil? I might need it. You see, I'm prepared for anything.
Sounds like you're staying there. So, what are you doing in Cardiff, and who the hell's Jumping Jack Flash? I mean, I don't mind you hanging out with big ears up there.
Oi!
Look in the mirror. But this guy, I don't know, he's kind of...
Handsome.
more like cheesy.
Early 21st century slang is cheesy, good or bad.
It's bad.
But bad means good, isn't that right?
You saying I'm not handsome?
We just stopped off. We need to refuel. Thing is, Cardiff's got this rift running through the middle of the city. It's invisible, but it's like an earthquake fault between different dimensions.
The rift was healed back in 1869.
Thanks to a girl named Gwyneth, because these creatures called the Gelf, they were using the rift as a gateway, but she saved the world and closed it.
So closing a rift always leaves a scar, and that scar generates energy harmless to the human race.
But perfect for the TARDIS. So just park it here for a couple of days, right on top of the scar, and...
Open up the engine, soak up the radiation.
Like filling her up with petrol, and off we go!
Into time!
And space!
Oh my God, have you seen yourselves? You all think you're so clever, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yep.
Should take another 24 hours, which means we've got time to kill.
That old lady's staring.
Probably wondering what poor people can do inside a small wooden box.
What are you captain of? The innuendo squad? Wait, the TARDIS, you can't just leave it, doesn't it get noticed?
Yeah, what's with the police box? Why does it look like that?
It's a cloaking device.
It's called a chameleon circuit. The TARDIS is meant to disguise itself wherever it lands. Like, if this was ancient Rome, it'd be a statue on a plinth or something. But I landed in the 1960s, it disguised itself as a police box, and the circuit got stuck.
So it copied the real thing. There actually was police boxes.
Yeah, on street corners. Phone for help before they had radios and mobiles. If they arrested somebody, they could shove them inside till help came, like a little prison cell.
Why don't you just fix the circuit?
I like it, don't you?
I love it.
But that's what I meant. There's no police boxes anymore, so doesn't it get noticed?
Ricky, let me tell you something about the human race. You put a mysterious blue box slap bang in the middle of town. What do? Walk past it. Now stop your nagging. Let's go and explore.
What's the plan?
I don't know. Cardiff, early 21st century, and the wind's coming from the east. Trust me, safest place in the universe.
This nuclear power station right in the heart of Cardiff City will bring jobs for all. As you can see, as Lord Mayor, I've had to sanction some radical redevelopments. No photographs. What did I say? Take pictures of the project by all means, but not me, thank you. So, Cardiff Castle will be demolished, allowing the Blythe Droog project to rise up, tall and proud. A monument to Welsh industry. And yes, some of you might shiver. The words nuclear power station and major population centre aren't exactly the happiest of bedfellows. But I give you my personal guarantee that as long as I walk upon this earth, no harm will come to any of my citizens. Now drink up. A toast. To the future. To the future. And believe me, it will glow.
Excuse me, Mrs. Blaine. My name's Kathy Salter. I represent the Cardiff Gazette.
I'm sorry, I'm not doing interviews. I can't bear self-publicity.
But are you aware of the curse?
Whatever do you mean? Kathy, wasn't it?
Kathy Salt. That's what some of your engineers are saying. That the Blythe Droog project is cursed.
Sounds rather silly to me.
That's what I thought. I was just chasing a bit of local colour. But the funny thing is, when you start piecing it all together, it does begin to look a bit odd.
In what way?
The deaths. The number of deaths associated with this project. First of all, there was the entire team of the European safety inspectors.
But they were French. It's not my fault if danger explosives was only written in Welsh.
And then there was that accident with the Cardiff Heritage Committee.
The electrocution of that swimming pool was put down to natural wear and tear.
And then the architects.
It was raining. Visibility was low. My car simply couldn't stop.
And then just recently, Mr. Cleaver, the government's nuclear advisor.
Slipped on an icy patch.
He was decapitated.
It was a very icy patch. I'm afraid these stories are nothing more than typical small-town thinking. I really haven't got time. If you'll excuse me.
Except before he died, Mr. Cleaver posted some of his findings online.
Did he now?